let me tell you, I've gone to a lot of workshops, and this is one of my favorites. And the reason why I say that is because they do a good job in getting very good papers.
Field experiments are a powerful tool to answer important questions about cause and effect in economics and related fields. This year, we are hosting the third edition of our workshop on field experiments in economics and business, right here at the Heilbronn campus of the Technical University of Munich.
So why are field experiments important for social scientists? I think, they allow us to get at cause in the way that we just can't generally. There are all these nice natural experiments for policies and things like that, which allow us to get at cause for certain things. But if we want to test some theories or test some specific characteristics, it's really much better to do it through a randomized trial.
So I think as economists, we've made a really nice push into using the world as our lab. We can test theory. So a lot of times we have evidence in what I would call the petri dish. We have evidence in one community. And then a lot of times people say, let's scale that. We should really understand what are the constraints or what are the features at scale that are different than the petri dish. It's a common occurrence to have something look great in the small, but then when we scale it, it loses its efficacy. And that's what we really need to learn scientifically. What are the causes and what can we do as scientists to have more scaling confidence?
So we conduct a big field experiment together with a big Dutch employment agency. What we do is that we send different information to individuals along with a link to the training portal. So here you can see the different emails and with the different information. And what we actually see is that there's no difference in the clicking behavior. So depending on the information, individuals do not engage more on the training portal and also don't train more.
The paper I'm presenting is essentially a field experiment on LinkedIn, which is kind of the world's largest job networking website. And what we did is essentially we want to understand whether discrimination affects how and who you connect to. Essentially found that there is high discrimination against black profiles, and that is kind of widespread all over the US, and that's kind of substantially influencing them.
And what we're doing in our survey experiment, we randomize whether the occupational choice that they're stating is kept confidential or whether it's shared with their parents. What is the point of that experiment? It's basically to see whether knowing that your parents will know your choice is distorting your answer.
That's one of the nice things I think about the kind of field trials that I do, which tend to be in partnership with school districts and large organizations. And one of the benefits of that is they can really take it to scale. So it's got a big potential to have effects on students, even though the study is just a kind of small change in what they're doing.
This workshop is just incredibly helpful in getting feedback and talking and sharing with other people who have the same issues.
We all want to change the world, but you can only change the world at scale. So we need to really understand the science of scaling, and it's what I call the science of using science.
My work benefits, I try to help others. I think it's an excellent conference.